Hey everybody, it's Mrs. Ross
William!
and we are here today to do an experiment, well actually a couple of experiments with you about Ivory soap. So we're going to do the first experiment first, and then we're going to talk about what we're looking for here. So the first experiment that we're doing is a really simple float or sink experiment. So William's got 3 bars of soap here. So this is a bar of Old Spice, this is a bar of Disney soap, and this is a bar of Ivory soap. So he's going to put them in our bowl of water one at a time, and we're going to see if they float or if they sink. William, okay? So which one's first?
I'm going to do the Disney soap first. I feel like this is going to float just because it's small, but I feel like that's...
Oh, okay.
Oh, I was wrong.
Whoa, it went right to the bottom. Okay, so Disney soap is a sinker.
Do I take it out?
Yep.
You never know. You never
Well, that's true. You never know what we might be doing. Okay, which one's next?
Old Spice.
Old Spice? Okay. What do you think?
It's
Probably going to sink? Okay.
Is
And it goes
Wait,
right...
is this one of those things where it's like they all sink, but the Ivory soap doesn't? Did I catch on to it already?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay. So the Old Spice was a sinker.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try with the
I'm
Ivory
good at
soap.
this scheme. Yeah, okay.
Okay, so the Ivory soap, even when William pushes it down, what happens?
Gravity happens.
But when you push it down and you let go, what happens?
It goes up.
It comes back up, right?
Whatever goes down goes up.
Okay, so if we did a bigger sample size, we would probably find that most bars of soap are going to sink. So why does Ivory soap float? What do you know about your bath toys when you were little?
I haven't used those since
No, I know.
Like...
Think back into the deep memories of your mind when you had a lot of bath toys. What did they kind of all have in common about how they were made? Do you know?
I mean, depends, because, like, a lot of them floated, but, like, that's only because a lot of them were ducks.
A lot of them were ducks, yeah.
There was, like, a couple boats, too. I don't know if I should be describing the toys or describing what they are like. I know there was, like, every boat thing that I had, like, usually sunk, but I had this one that actually floated. That's it, though. I don't remember anything else.
Okay.
All my, like, toys that were, like, toys that were in the, like, bath that was, like, any sort of kind of not bath toy, like, you wouldn't assume it was, that those would sink.
Oh, okay.
But it was still made for the, like, it's just a bath toy.
Okay. So here's the trick with why it sinks and why it floats. If it's hollow, like think about your rubber ducks that you had, they were hollow on the inside, so they would
They
float.
really?
Yeah.
I never knew.
Yeah. And then think about your other toys that sank. They were solid and they would sink.
The more you know.
So, why then soap is soap, right? So why do you think that bar of soap is hollow?
This bar of soap?
Yeah.
I mean...
Or do you think it's a solid bar of soap?
Science is kind of weird sometimes, and I don't really like it sometimes, but this piece of soap could somehow be hollow. I don't know how,
Okay.
but somehow they could have put a hole in on the inside, but I don't think it is.
Should we crack it open and see?
Oh, we're actually going to crack it open?
Do you want to?
I mean, we can.
Okay. So we're checking to see if this is hollow or not hollow, and if we can break it.
Well, we're not going to be able to break it with your hands.
Oh.
Never mind.
Is it hollow?
As far as I know, my visuals, I don't think so.
No, it is not. So here we go. Now, we are going to insert a picture here of an up-close version of the soap because there's something that I want you to look at. I want you to notice that it's not smooth. So we're going to insert the picture here and have a look at the not smoothness of this. So, if you break this bar with your hands, you're going to get the texture that we just showed you. If you take it and you cut it with a knife, you are going to get a smooth texture on the bar. So we're going to insert a picture here of a bar that we've cut with a knife and show you the difference. Okay, so the big deal about Ivory soap is that a long time ago, like in the 1890s, I think, when they started making Ivory soap, it was in a big mixer kind of thing, whipping up the soap, and the guy left the batch for too long, and it actually whipped for a lot longer than it was supposed to. But because of that, it actually whipped a whole bunch of air into the soap. So Ivory floats because it has a whole bunch of air in it. So the rough spots that you see are actually air bubbles that are trapped inside. So now we're going to do a second part to this, and we're going to see what happens when you microwave a bar of Ivory soap.
But what I'm thinking, if you could just put air in the soap and it floats, couldn't that mean if you go in like a laundry, like a dryer or something,
okay,
or whatever, and you just spin around in there with the door open so air comes in, doesn't that technically mean you should float too? Because it has the same...
Well, we're not whipping the air into you, though. The air is whipping around you, but it's not being whipped in you.
if I open my mouth.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know that we can try that experiment, but I like where William's head is at.
Soon. Next week, I'll be on the lookout.
We'll maybe need a little more of an industrial dryer, but I like where your head's at with this one. Okay, so we are going to microwave a bar of Ivory soap that is full of air. And William, any guesses to what happens when you microwave a bar of Ivory soap?
If it's anything like butter, because it looks like butter, that's what I'm thinking. It just should melt.
Okay.
I have no other guesses, because that's the only thing I know a microwave does.
Okay.
Melt stuff or pop popcorn, I know that too.
Okay, so what happens when you pop popcorn? What happens to the little kernels?
They pop because it's so hot.
They pop and they get smaller or bigger?
Bigger.
Okay.
Some of them don't, but some do.
If they pop, though, they get bigger, right? Okay, so we've got one of two choices then we're thinking. We're thinking either this will melt or it will get bigger, like popcorn.
If it gets bigger, I don't know.
Okay.
It's probably going to get bigger, let's be honest.
Okay, we're going to see.
I say, the opposite happens.
All right, we're going to move to the kitchen. We're going to microwave this bar of Ivory soap, and we're going to see what happens.
I'm going to the dryer.
Okay, so we have moved into the kitchen. We turned the kitchen light out with the hopes that you might be able to see better in the microwave with the kitchen light off. So William's going to he's put it on a bar, or he's put it on a plate, and he's going to put it in the microwave.
I'm not going to drop it.
All right, he's going to microwave it for 1 minute. And we're going to watch it while we...
Oh, I can't even see that.
You can't see it?
We'll see what it comes out with.
Okay.
Anyway. 1 minute later.
Okay, here we go. Have a look. Woo! Well, William, did it melt or did it expand or what happened?
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Okay, it certainly doesn't look like a rectangle anymore, but it's fluffy, isn't it?
Wait, what happens if I touch it?
Well, why don't you just stick your finger in there? Now, careful because it might be hot. How does it feel?
I don't know how to describe it. It feels like, just imagine feeling a kind of hard marshmallow.
Hard marshmallow.
But like, not that hard. Like, decently hard.
Okay.
But like a hard marshmallow. Yeah.
So if you compare it to the bar before, is it like softer?
Yeah, way softer.
Okay. So now William has made me think of a really good idea.
That is?
I think we should microwave a marshmallow.
Okay.
Okay, so we grabbed a marshmallow. Now William is going to do the honors and put the marshmallow in the microwave. This one, because it's a lot smaller and less solid, we're only going to put it in for 20 seconds, and we're going to keep a close eye on it. All right, now you give us the lowdown of what you think is happening in there, William.
I can barely see that.
Okay. You think it's getting bigger? Not bigger?
I see it. It It looks like it might be getting bigger.
Okay.
I have no idea. I think it's bigger.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm almost...
Okay, let's see.
It is.
Whoa,
Yeah.
it's a lot bigger.
Yeah.
It is a lot bigger than when we put it in the microwave.
But unlike soap, it's still edible.
Oh, that's right. You could eat this if you wanted to. Okay, so here is...
how to make s'mores in one...
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, well, you don't have to use campfire.
That's right. No campfire necessary. Okay, so you can see we've got our other science experiment on the go here too. So what is the deal with this? Well, let's figure it out. When in the marshmallow and in the ivory soap, we said there's water in both of those. So marshmallows have water whipped into them. Ivory soap has water whipped into it. When the water vaporizes and turns into a gas, the gas expands, but it's trapped. It has nowhere to go, and we know the gas takes up a lot more room. So the whole thing expands. So this is called Charles' Law, and we're going to put a little description of what Charles' Law is, the science technical term. And we're also going to put a really great link to lots of sciencey explanation to this if you want to dig a little bit deeper and if you want to try it at home. If you try it at home, make sure you pay attention to the time limits on the soap. So a minute for the soap if you do a whole bar, and 20 seconds is loads for the marshmallow. So now that the soap's been sitting there for like 3-4 minutes, what's it feel like, William?
Okay, this is cold, but this is hot.
Oh, okay.
It's still the same, but wait, can I?
Do you want to do like something cool and try to wash your hands with that? Just as a spontaneous little, see if it still works as soap.
Like this, like
Yeah.
this, right? Okay.
How's it going?
I don't know.
Oh, it looks like it's lathering. Ooh. Hey, that's doing great. There you go. So there's some proof that if you do...
Wait, what if I'm gonna take a big chunk?
Okay. And what's happening there? Can you tell us?
It's still working, I think.
It's working as soap?
It's working as much.
Okay. Are you getting some lather there?
Not as much as I did last time.
I was going to say, it looks like you had more the last time.
Still a little.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna try one more.
Okay.
It's hot on the inside, like it's really hot.
Is it really hot? Okay. Cool.
Like I almost burnt myself.
Woo. Now that looks like you're getting lather on that.
And you know, I squeezed it. So I think you have to squeeze it in your hand before you do it.
Interesting.
COVID-19 life hacks.
Okay, there you go. Well, thanks for watching today. So there's a little something you can do in your spare time. We're just creeping William on the camera. Any final words about the ivory soap marshmallow experiment, William?
Science is weird.
Science is weird.
Science is like writing a test. It's like, it's just, you assume it's super easy, but then it just gets in your head and you're like, whoa, what is that?
Okay, so go buy yourself some ivory soap. You can do this at home. And William says you don't need a campfire to make good s'mores.
Well, I don't know. I haven't tried it.
Oh, okay.
Next video, trying microwave
There
s'mores,
you
question
go.
mark, not clickbait.
Okay. All right, well, thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you Monday for a book talk and next Friday for more science.